Hey, hello everyone, I'm Hypeplay and welcome back to my channel again. Another guide again for 300 heroes. So in today's guide, I'll be making guide for Naruto Uzumaki, the main character of the Naruto series. Love the anime, but unfortunately I kind of disappointing right now because Naruto is nerfed. The QB is not longer with Naruto again, which is really such a shame in a way, but it is what it is. Now for Naruto, I don't really see that many people using him. Maybe like 5% of the population use Naruto. But even though Naruto is one of those heroes which are really unique, because Naruto has hybrid styles, is the way that I really like to say about Naruto. So I hope in this guide I'll explain everything about him. So let's jump in. So first things first, I will discuss about Naruto's passive. Now Naruto is really a unique hero because basically he is a melee hero, but at the same time he hits magic damage. So melee magic is Naruto's style here. So it kind of way, like, I think from all of the characters hero which are in the game, I think Naruto is one of those characters which are melee but hits magic damage in a way. Now first I'll explain the Naruto's passive. So we have Kurama's Force. Increase Naruto's life regeneration and mana regeneration by 5, 15, 25 and 35. So the default is 5, level 6, 15, 12, 25, 16, 35. There you go. So also for every 3 seconds of life Naruto loses, he gains 1% spell power bonus up to 25%. So here we can see Naruto, if his health pool is really low, he has some extra damage from there. So it's a good strategy to him to deal more damage in a way. So that is for Naruto's passive right here. Now I'm going to explain Naruto's active skills. So here we have the first skill. We got Big Ball Rasengan casting. So this skill basically is just a Rasengan. Now you have pressed the first skill for one time, it will cast Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsu Rasengan. But if you press the first skill 2 times rapidly, Naruto will go with the clone. You can see right here. There you go. So there's 2 types of Rasengan ball casting right here. So you have the first press and then the double press. So this is a big difference. So if you want to intercept, you press the skill 2 times, so Naruto can be launched forward while doing the Rasengan ball casting. If you just want to like chip some damage while in a safe distance, you press the first skill 1 time only. So that is the first skill. The second skill we have Kurama Coat. So this has a passive and also an active skill too. So for every, this is the passive basically, for every ally nearby gains 8 armor and spell resistance. So Naruto is really good for team fights. This has to do because the passive is really great. 8 armor and spell resistance is really okay in my personal opinion, even though it's not that much, but it is what it is. So we have also the active skill. The Tail Beast coats that lasts for 3.5 seconds. During this period, whenever Naruto takes damage, he is healed for 85 plus 0 all. This effect is triggered when the coat is summoned and then up once 0.5 seconds. There you go. So this is a really good skill. So if Naruto is team fighting and he gets really much hit, you use the second skill, it would get healed for 3.5 seconds. So this is a really good skill for Naruto to have. So it gives Naruto some survivability in a way. There you go. And also you have the Sage Fox mode of this skill. I will talk about it a little bit later in a way because it has to do something with the ultimate. So this is the second skill, which is Kurama Coat. So this is basically a buff. Here you go. And now we have the third skill, which is called Rasengan. Rasengan is just a straight up skill basically. I forgot to use it. So the second skill, if you use it, it kind of gives an aura buff like that. The duration is 3.5 seconds. I'm sorry, I'm kind of messing up right here. Alright, that's the second skill. Now the third skill is Rasengan. Rasengan is a really straightforward skill. If I press it, you can see Naruto's hand is glowing. Now this is really pretty much a melee skill. Like you need to hit the enemy for this skill to penetrate basically. So I will put a little bit of enemy puppet right here. So you press the skill and then hit the enemy. That's how you use Rasengan for this particular skill. So you must really at proximity close range in a way. So that is pretty much it. And also the thing that I like about Rasengan, the cooldown is really super low. So you can pretty much like use it every couple of seconds, which is really fantastic. But the downside of it, because Naruto is like a melee, you need to use it really close as doing a normal hit. So that's basically it. Now we go to the ultimate. Now here where Naruto really shines. So you can see every skills has a Sage Fox mode. Now here if we press the ultimate, you can see Naruto turns into Sage Fox mode, and the skills turn into something different for 8 seconds. Now in this 8 seconds duration, you can choose between one of the skills from 1, 2, 3 or the 4th skill from the ultimate to modify the skills. So basically it's not it's kind of the same with how the first skill does, but it has a more extra effect to it. So let's just say if we use the Rasengan casting ball, it just go one time. Now if we use the Sage mode, let's just say like this. So first you can do just like normal one press skill, which is like that, but you can do it 2 times. Or you can go with Sage mode and then press the first skill 2 times. So it kind of goes like this. So it's like a mini it's like pushing the enemy in a way. So that is to take note right here. And also when you use the Sage mode and also combo with the second skill, it turns into gives the buffs to all allies in the vicinity. You can pretty much see the circle right there. So let's just say I put a friendly puppet dummy right here. So again I use the Sage mode, press the second skill, the second skill buff will be applied to the flower or my ally or your teammates in a way. That is really fantastic. So the third skill, we have the Rasengan Barrage. So when this is active, we have an enemy puppet. I press the third skill, you have 2 Rasengans on both hands, and it's just like 2 times damage of Rasengan basically. That's pretty much it. Now we have one more unique skill, which is from the Sage mode. We have the 4th skill. This is basically a Rasen Shuriken. So you can pretty much pick a location where you want to cast the skill, and then Naruto will do a Rasen Shuriken, and this will have a CC skill or like crowd control skill, which is really useful for Naruto because Naruto is a really versatile hero in some aspect, which is really interesting in my personal opinion. So there you go, those are the skills for Naruto. So basically the number one thing that you must really consider is the ultimate right here. So because the ultimate, if you're already in Sage mode, you can only pick one skill and that's it. That's the only time you can use the skill. If you already use the skill, it will turn back to normal and it is gone. So you need to wait for the Sage mode to diminish the cooldown, and then you can use it again and you can pick any type of skill of the modification that you really like. So there you go. Now next up, I already discussed about the skills. Now we move on to Naruto's item builds. Now for Naruto's build, he's really interesting. Now it's hard to explain because Naruto can be hybrid. So Naruto can be support, can also be DPS, or can be also all together on those 2 roles. So for Naruto, this is personally my personal build. Now you can pretty much freestyle it however you want. Now for Naruto, I will be going for Mage Boots, which is right here. Mage Boots, you upgrade it to the Mage Boot Max. This is a must-have item because Naruto basically is a magic hero. Alright, so this is really straightforward. You have 50 spell, 70 base movement speed, plus 23 spell penetration, and increased spell power by 8%. This is a must-have item. If you do not have this item, you're weird basically. Alright, now the second item that I really love to buy is Levatine. Okay, sorry guys, kind of lagging a bit. Levitine. So Levitine is really great for Naruto. Why? First, it gives a life, mana, spell attack 100, and 10% movement speed, 10% cooldown reduction, which is kind of okay. It's not that much, but it is what it is. But it's really great. Now, the thing about this item is the passive. Now, Storage Strike 2, the next normal attack after casting a skill deals extra spell damage, 100 plus 60% spell strength, and the calculated number right there, damage in melee, and 100 plus 45% spell strength. So what does this mean? Now, you need to understand that Naruto is a melee hero basically. So by him using a skill, it kinda improves the next normal attack of his hit. Now, something to take in mind here. Basically, the Naruto's third skill, which is the Rasengan, that takes as a melee damage, basically, as a normal hit. So you can pretty much combo it, like you cast a spell, you cast Rasengan, so it's already being amplified right here. So there you go. The damage is really super deep right here. So this is one of the things that Naruto really excels on. The next normal attack after casting a skill. So there you go. So this is why Naruto, you must have this item. This is really wonderful. Now, after Levitine, I would probably go for this item. Wait, I need to go to spell item. There we go. We go for Prelati's Spellbook. Okay, Prelati's Spellbook. So this item gives 100 spell attack, 7% movement speed, and 10% cooldown reduction. But the thing that I like about this item is it gives 30% spell absorb. So what does this mean? Spell absorbs mean... Alright, now just to demonstrate for this Prelati's Spellbook, spell absorb means if I'll just decrease my health here a little bit. Alright, just a little bit. Now you can see pretty much my health is chipped off. Now by having this item, I use a skill on an enemy, it heals my HP a bit. So this is why, and it can be comboed by other skills also. So this is really fantastic for Naruto to have. Prelati's Spellbook. So this is a must-have item for Naruto in my personal opinion. So there you go. This is why it's most important for you to have this item for Naruto. The spell absorb really like gives Naruto some fighting power for him dealing damage and also sustaining his health of regeneration. So this is really good. Alright, now the next thing I would probably buy is Time Jumping Anklet. Time Jumping Anklet is Naruto's protection item. So since Naruto is a melee, well, he needs protection in my personal opinion. So this item is really perfect in my personal opinion. You have 40 physical defense, 25% spell resistance, 90% plus 90 spell attacks, but also gives you some invulnerability for a couple of seconds. So this is really great, even though the duration is 2 seconds, but it is really fantastic. So this is also a must-have item for personally for me. Now the next item is notes right here. Oh, stop it, Naruto. Okay, we have notes or death note in the CN version. This is also a really good item for Naruto because increased spell power by 30% and also plus 125 spell attack, 200 mana. Some extra mana is also really good here. Now this is really straightforward. Now for the last item, depending on how you want, so there are a couple of options for the last item. So you can pick pretty much, you can go for, so you can go for, where's the item? You can go for BKB if you really want some extra fighting power in a way. I think this is also okay because don't forget the BKB, you have two options. The Nice Staff P, which gives 50% attack speed on the third stat, and also the Nice Staff B with 10 life regeneration per 5 seconds. So I would prefer, if you want to some extra protection, you go with the Nice Staff P, which is totally fine. Or if you want to go with the DPS route, you can pretty much go with Finger Destructor right here. Finger Destructor gives Naruto the power of the normal hit. So the normal hit has some damage taken from the amount of magic damage Naruto has. So this is also a good item. It gives also a 40% attack speed, so his Naruto's normal hit will be a little bit faster also. And also we have a spell absorption for lifesteal also, which is totally great. But the main thing of this, it gives Naruto the normal hit some extra kick to it in a way. But this is like your personal opinion, what you really want to choose. This is also okay. So besides the finger destructor, you can go for a vicious small staff. This is also really good in my personal opinion. This is 300 life, so you have some extra health also from this item. 90 spell attack, 10% cooldown reduction, and this item has a passive. The passive is increased spell penetration by 15, and then the skill damage can reduce target spell resistance by 5% for 4 seconds, can stack up to 4 levels. So this is, I think this is also really good for Naruto. So the more skill you cast, the more you can reduce the target's spell resistance by 5%. So there you go. So 5% 4 seconds for 4 stacks is 20%. So 20% extra spell damage to the target. So that's basically it. Now we have also one more item that is if you want. So we go to the defense right here. This is like if you want some extra tankiness in a way. We go with shriveled heart. Okay, I don't know how to read it. So this is if you want some extra tankiness in my personal opinion. So this gives 250 life, 500 mana, 75 physical defense. Also, although this is like for defense, but I think it's really great because it's increased cooldown reduction by 50%, which is really huge if you go with this item. So the cooldown of the skill will be really fast. So increase the armor by 1% of maximum mana. So this is also really good if Naruto wants to have some extra protection, because 1% of the mana can increase the armor by 1%. So this is really good. So there you go, guys. These are the items that I usually build. Now I already discussed the items. Now let's jump into the combos. Alright, now for Naruto's combos. So Naruto's combos is really kind of tricky in a way, but don't worry, I'll try to explain it really well. Now for Naruto, first you need to understand that the third skill counts as a melee hit basically. Okay, now the basic combo is normally people do like this. You press the first skill but 2 times. So that means when you press the skill 2 times, Naruto will launch forward while casting the Rasengan ball casting, which is like this. Now normally people do the combo like this, like first skill 2 times and then press the third skill and then cast. I think that is totally okay, but the more effective way is you press the third skill first but don't normal hit. Okay, you press the third skill but don't normal hit. So it kind of goes like this: third skill, first skill 2 times, and there you go. That's how you do it. That is the most effective way, so you don't lose like some extra second to cast the third skill again. So there you go. Now depending on how you use Naruto, don't forget the second skill is for buffs when you're doing a team fight, but the key for Naruto is on the Sage mode. The Sage mode really changed how Naruto plays basically. So if you use the Sage mode and you use the second skill, this is really for support skill basically. So that's basically it. Now the second thing is you must use Sage mode. Now for Sage mode, I will go by, I pick the first skill because you can cast it 2 times. First skill, there you go. So that's the combo. So you press Sage mode and then go for the first skill because you can use it 2 times, 1 and 2, and then third skill. That's how you pretty much do it. Now also you can also combo it with the Sage mode with the fourth skill. Now you go like this. Now you can also like that. So while they got stuck in the vortex, you can follow up with a Rasengan casting ball. So it kind of goes like this: Rasen Shuriken, and then they're caught up, and then first skill, and then third skill. That's how basically you do it. Now basically that's it for Naruto. I don't know what I missed right here, but I think that's all of the stuff for Naruto. So I hope you can use this guide, and maybe I'll also put some extra clip that I use in my gameplay of Naruto, because the gameplay that I did was back then, but back then I also play it as a support role for Naruto. So either or, if you want to use Naruto as a DPS or as a support, it both ways work. Okay, now this is my my gameplay of Naruto. So this is my video from back then, guys. So this is my gameplay. So I think this game was like a couple of years ago, so this is really a long time ago when I first started playing the game. So I was really bad at time, so maybe it's like 2020 when this time was this video gameplay was recorded. So you can see I'm using Naruto. So this is basically I'm building him as a support build basically. So I'm just playing back. Now here you can see the enemy is clumping up, so I took this opportunity. So I used my stage mode right here, and then I used Rasen Shuriken. So they caught up on the vortex, right? They caught up on the vortex, and then I blinked. So I used the first skill 2 times, so I can push them to the tower right here. There you go. So I push them to the tower, and they are dead, like just like that. That is like one of the ways to play Naruto as a support role. So it kind of also really good in how Naruto if wants to play a support role, in my personal opinion. So we have right here. So darkness got caught right here. So I'm pushing. So you can use also the first skill to push the enemy away. Like I push a saber far from my Boa Hancock, which is the DPS. So I saw them clumping up again. I used the Rasen Shuriken again. I blinked. Wait for the first skill. I push them forward a bit. So there you go. We got a kill again. Now here we're also another team fight again. So I'm looking here. I don't know who this hero is. So he got ganged in a way. So I used the Sage mode. Used Rasen Shuriken again. I caught them by surprise. I pushed them forward again, and we got Neptune right here, which is really fantastic. And also to take note right here, when I cast the Rasengan to Kirito, you can see here he is silenced. So Naruto's third skill can silence just for a couple of seconds, which is totally really good in my personal opinion. So there you go, guys. So that is some examples of the clips that I played using Naruto as a support role. Now I hope that helps, and also this guide really helps you if you really want to use Naruto. And also thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the notification button so you don't miss any videos that I will be making. And also I'm Diego as Hypeplay. See you next time.